Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope shuts down Ridge and trashes Steffy. According to the bold and the beautiful, Hope Logan shut down Ridge Forrester and denigrated Steffy Forrester. This is how the episode unfolded when Brooke Logan also made an offer to her ex. Hope retreated from the door of Forrester Creations and waited for Carter Walton to finish embracing Ridge before going inside the office. Naturally, Hope's entrance sparked yet another round of arguments with Ridge, who continued to hold her responsible for persuading Carter to take the business away from the Forresters. Ridge obviously held Hope accountable despite Carter's retort that he wasn't brainwashed. Ridge and Eric Forrester may return to Forrester Creations, Hope noted, but she cautioned that the existing power structure would not be altered. Ridge clearly didn't agree with that, interpreting it as implying that he would report to Hope. Hope blasted the poisonous prior workplace, pointing out that Steffy labeled her a slut and Ridge called her a bitch, while everyone was aware of Steffy's own history. Ridge believed Hope had nothing to do with the success of the jewelry line debut, despite her boasting about it. After ranting about Logan's rudeness, Hope finally brought up the fact that a man who was capable and nice was now managing Forrester Creations fairly. Hope prepared to depart after declaring that this was Forrester's destiny and warning that no one, not even Ridge, could stop it. As he was leaving, Ridge intimated that Hope was in charge and that Carter didn't even wear the crown. Hope insisted that they couldn't allow the Forresters to destroy their relationship once she and Carter were alone. Hope drew Carter into an embrace and kissed him, but he appeared distressed over her shoulder. With the exception of Hope and possibly Will Spencer, who was ecstatic for Electra Forrester, Brooke discussed with Katie Logan at the design office the range of conflicting emotions that everyone was experiencing in relation to the jewelry line launch. Brooke acknowledged that Hope assisted Carter in initiating this takeover. In Brooke's opinion, Hope had excellent intentions, but her daughter had caused some significant issues. During a conversation at the Forrester estate, Steffy scolded Brooke, who insisted that Ridge didn't deserve to have the business taken away from him. Steffy pretended that Brooke was still a traitor and was only distraught about losing Ridge, although those and Forrester Dominguez thought the takeover had severely damaged Brooke. Daphne Rose agreed that it would be beneficial if Brooke could change Carter's mind about the coup, but Steffy obviously didn't think it would happen. After a while, Taylor mentioned that Ridge was visiting Forrester Creations, so she predicted that Ridge could be able to reach Carter. When Brooke saw Ridge in the FC hallway, she dragged him into the design office and promised to resign as CEO in exchange for his return. Brooke pleaded with Ridge to return home, reminding him that she was still his Logan. Stay tuned for updates on their broken bond and any other unfavorable news that may be in the works, as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ridge will not be granting Brooke's desire anytime soon. Is Steffy having a backup plan? Weekly spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint at fresh concepts for the Forrester family. They are adamant about regaining their business and would stop at nothing to achieve it. Despite Ridge Forrester's speech and Hope Logan's tantrum, Carter Walton won't acknowledge that he made a grave error by stealing Forrester Creations from a family that regarded him as one of their own. Carter argues that by guiding the business into the future, he is safeguarding it. Additionally, he claims that he is glad to defend Hope from Steffy Forrester Finnegan's disparaging remarks. For Carter, hearing that made a big difference. He even admitted to have strange thoughts for Hope as a result. Ridge's attempt to capitalize on his friendship with Carter was unsuccessful. Even while Carter understands deep down that he was mistaken, he will never own up to it. After he gets home, Ridge informs Steffy and Eric Forrester, played by John McCook, that he can see Carter is about to cave, but he's not quite there yet. They all feel hopeful, but not that hope which is consistent with the mood Zen Forrester described. After the jewelry dropped, Hope was actually the only one who was happy. Eric, Ridge and Steffy get together to come up with a fresh plan to reclaim the business. Given the rift in Hope and Carter's relationship, Daphne Rose is still alive and may be able to continue her seduction act. Although Ridge dislikes acting dirty like that, Steffy would really like to use her friend once again. Can only lead to problems. Ridge has another thought. Between himself and Brooke Logan, he is certain that they can destroy Carter. They may have to let Carter fail, but they don't want to harm the business. But Ridge is aware that if he doesn't involve Hope, Carter won't ever give them any attention. Luna's co-conspirator is out to date. Luna Nozawa has stunned fans of The Bold and the Beautiful by obeying Dollar Bill's orders to hide out in the Spencer mansion and avoid detection. Because Luna is confined to Bill Spencer's home while wearing an ankle monitor, she hasn't been able to do much damage. But now that she has a new partner in crime to carry out her dirty work outside, everything is about to change. Here's what to expect on Bold and Beautiful the following week. For all the specifics, continue reading. According to a sexy new ad for Bold and Beautiful, Luna Nozawa receives an unexpected guest at Dollar Bill's estate. According to spoilers, Luna runs across Remy Price, a stranger in the living room. Bewildered, she believes that the attractive man at Bill's house is there to fix the air conditioner. Luna is unaware that Remy shares her insanity, and that their objectives are identical. Remy Price was attempting to murder Will Spencer Jr. and Electra Forrester when he was last seen in Los Angeles. Electra crowned Little Bill her knight in shining armor after he drove the stalker away. Viewers anticipated that Remy would return at some point to wreak even more problems, and that moment has arrived. Remy Price needs to cut Will Spencer Jr. out of his life since he is in love with Electra Forrester. His troubles can be solved by Luna Nozawa, who needs to cut Electra out of her life because she is in love with Will Spencer. Following their meeting at the Spencer mansion, Luna and Remy may end up joining forces to pursue a similar objective. A sinister scheme can emerge since Remy is fascinated on Electra Forrester, and Luna focuses on Will Spencer. Of course, if Luna were free, that would be simpler. It's possible that a legal loophole will eventually result in Luna's sentence being terminated, and her being released from home arrest. Luna and Remy might work together on a scheme to separate Will and Electra in one way or another. From their perspective, that might be the first step toward Remy and Luna obtaining the loving relationships they desire. With the alliance in the works, Remy and Luna might actually start to feel something for one another. It's possible that Luna and Remy will come to see their compatibility, but it could lead to a lot of new issues. If Remy and Luna fall deeply in love, they might create a very cunning combination. We are frightened to consider what Luna and Remy could do together because they have both committed some horrible atrocities. If Luna and Remy connect over being turned away from others, then we have another choice. Remy and Luna may plot against their past obsessions and anybody else they believe has wronged them if they become romantically connected. Remy would undoubtedly prioritize Will and Electra, but Luna might also want to pursue Poppy Nozawa and even Steffy Forrester once more. After learning that John Finnegan is her father, Luna might see Steffy as a barrier to getting back in touch with him. To get rid of Steffy and get past her biggest obstacle, Luna could need Remy's assistance. Our predictions indicate that Remy and Luna's collaboration may eventually cause complete chaos and some unsettling news. According to previews for Bold and the Beautiful, Remy and Luna will plot to break up the relationship. Now that Luna has someone to perform her dirty job for her while she's imprisoned at the estate, the lethal pair can cause a great deal of damage. Remy and Luna blow things up. Their partnership is chaotic. When he regains control of Forrester Creations, will Brooke and Ridge reunite? According to spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester appears to be on the verge of taking back control of the business his father founded since Carter Walton, his former closest friend, is beginning to feel bad for lying to him. This coup will soon come to an end, and the Forrester family will return to their rightful place. Will we see Ridge and Brooke Logan together again after that? Brooke reluctantly accepted Carter's offer to become CEO after he took over Forrester. She understood that having daily access to Carter would allow her to try to awaken his conscience in the hopes that he would fold and do the right thing. Brooke has done just that. She has depleted Carter's energy and will be the reason he gives up. Despite her good intentions, Ridge believes that Brooke has betrayed him just as much as Carter has. He has been upset with her and has warned her that their relationship will never be the same. Additionally, he rushed back to Taylor Hayes, his ex-wife. They are currently looking for a permanent residence. Although Taylor is ecstatic, it's evident that Ridge still longs for his Logan. Will Ridge accept what Brooke has always claimed? That she took the CEO position for him. Once he returns to the helm and finds out that she actually helped bring Carter to his senses? Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor are all seated in the same spot that they have been in for 30 years. Who is he going to pick?